Going out on a solo camping trip for my 46th birthday. No big deal really, just a little car camping. Trying to test out some gear, some techniques in the anticipation of doing some more ultralight stuff this summer. I've really got to shave down my gear pile. It's huge. I'm taking way more than I really need to right now, but just playing around. Right now I'm sitting outside the bunkhouse bar in Radersburg. Gonna head up Crow Creek here in a little bit. And the weather's not the greatest today. A little rainy, but there's some sunny spots. So the first thing I think I'll do is find a spot to pitch my tarp. I'm gonna sleep in a tarp tonight with or a hammock with a tarp over the top. Then I'll start gathering some firewood and go from there. But it should be fun. I'll give you a scene here of what I'm driving up into in just a minute. That's the road going out to Radersburg out there, and I'm going up past it, up into that little sunny patch, sunny for right now, Crow Creek area. And there's some sweet little camping spots by the creek. So I'll show you more when I get there. Well, it was a bit of a rough road in here for a mile or two, but definitely worth it. This little spot's a gem as far as being an unimproved campsite. Right by Crow Creek there. And that, by the way, right there is tonight's firewood. Perfect. Then, come in this sweet little glade here. We got a fire ring already set up. Needs some work though and cleaned up. But I don't know what that little concrete pad is. Maybe this used to be an old cabin site. I don't know. But it is sweet in here, man, for tent camping, or I'm gonna hang a hammock. I'm thinking right in here, just because it seems to get a little less wind than right in this little area by the creek. I'll show you this in a second. Someone even left me a table. How nice. And their trash. There's toilet paper and all kinds of crap around here, and they cut down a live tree for whatever reason. I don't know what they were thinking there. But the fire ring's got trash in it, but at least it's got a bunch of rocks. I'll fix that up. Yeah, I was kind of toying with the idea in here. This is a nice little glade. Got some set up right by the creek, but it's kind of got a lot of shade and it's cooler. Definitely. As you're right in this airflow coming right down here. You know, you're at the same level over here, but at least you're off of it a little bit. Plus, with my porch mode on my hammock, I might get a better view of the campfire. So, I'm thinking right over there is what's going to be good. So, we'll see. I will tune in later. Okay, that is a much better scenario. And the poles are tilted out so they can be tipped up and tensioned. The back lines are on taut line hitches. That's about the best coverage I'm going to get right now, I think. And, ironically, well, not ironically, it did start to rain. A little bit of drizzle. So, I'm going to wait to put the bedroll in there until later on. And I think I'm going to commence to chopping that thing up and get a good fire lay going. This is a sweet, sweet spot. So excited right now. Nothing like practice. And we'll see if it makes perfect or not tonight. See if I stay dry. But the nuts about the knots. Come check them out. All right, so what we have here is the slippery taut line hitch. Pretty easy to untie. Yank on that. Whole thing comes undone. To secure it temporarily, just in case you're worried, you can just loosely loop that through the loop. That way, if it does tighten down, it's going to tighten down on that. All four of the guy lines are out like that. There's a clove hitch around the trekking pole so that if I do want to go into porch mode and raise up the front of the tarp, you just gotta grab the bottom of the pole and move it to about there and raise it up. So that's the front. And then got the yellow ridge line going across there, which is basically just over on that side is a Siberian hitch, which I'll show you how to tie later. Pretty cool. You can tie it with the gloves on if you want. But anyway, Siberian hitch over there, and on this end there's a trucker's hitch. I'll step over this real quick. Trucker's hitch, and then just for security I looped this end of the paracord down through the loop because the whole thing's slippery, so if I take that out, yank on it, yank on that end, and then this is a Siberian hitch is basically a slippery figure eight. You can pull on one end and that comes out. And then to secure the sil-ny, we've got bowline knots right there. Easy to untie after being on lots of tension. And then right here, this is a Blake's hitch. It's kind of like a prusik. Basically it's a self-tensioning knot one way, kind of like a taut line hitch, just tied slightly differently. Then in the back, again, the slippery taut line hitch, which will come untied real easy. And then just for cord management, ran this up here and just tied off a slippery half hitch so you can just grab that pole, but just to keep it off the ground. And it will get damp and it will stretch, but it won't pass water right through. Basically, if we come down in here, got the hammock coming up underneath. I can't stand up under this like I wanted to, but I would much rather stay dry than be able to stand up. So let's see, I'll give you a shot from in the hammock. Alright, so here's the porch view mode. Fire pit over there. He's kind of sitting in it right now. Pivot in. Oh, yeah. So you can see I finally got that edge covered. And back here got that edge covered. But she's by a narrow margin. I think I need a bigger tarp. But anyway, super excited to put the bedroll in here tonight and hang out, have fire, and go solo. Talk to you in a bit. There's a little spring up the road that way about, oh, I don't know, a mile. I'm gonna go see if I can find it because I'm tired of drinking hose water. I brought some in the blue container for some extra water today, but it's terrible. So it's a beautiful day. I'm gonna go take a little walk. I'll let you know if I find it.